I forgot the controls. That's the wrong button. A button is the button I want. Okay, we're just gonna restart here real quick. Maybe I should be warming up first before I jump right in. It's important to remember the continue code. Wait for that one to pass down below. Just that easy. Too bad there's no extra lives from points. Wait patiently for that monster to go by. Not patiently enough. Okay, both flames are now set up. Create a safety block. Okay, remember to get the key. Oh, I'm in trouble. Hey there, puzzle. Welcome on in as I managed to mess up the controls immediately. Okay, successfully made it up. Set this up. Hope your weekend's going well, puzzle. Just getting started here. Getting reused to the controls. Oop. Remembering I shouldn't be jumping around like that. Need to stay as far left as I can under that little overhang. did do some studying of my screenshots of the 2 levels I'm sort of stuck on, and I think I kind of know what I need to do on those. Jumped way early there. It's fine. So I need to wait for 6,100. Nope, 6,300. Eventually remembered. Oh, this is bad. Keep trying to build a block where I shouldn't be trying to build a block. To do my D-pad angles better. Get lots of practice in these early levels. Forgot to block off the ghost there, but it worked out. I think the other challenge I have with the levels I'm stuck on is that the timer is probably going to be really tight on, I think, 48. Because I have to basically do 2 loops through the level. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do that, so I might have to go hunting for where power-ups might be squirreled away. Okay, successfully didn't try to build a block into the wall. Okay, get ready to jump rope. Timer's going to be different now because I just spawned in, so I think I need to wait for 6,100 on the timer. Yes, right about now. Making it through. Wait for a better time to hop down here. Thank you for the GGs. Remember to clear all the blocks here that I need to clear. This one. This one, this one, this one. Might have wasted a little much time trying to get back here. Okay, got the potion. Messing up some of my inputs here. Sure that won't be a problem. To loop down and around. Get rid of this one and the one above. Almost didn't quite make that jump. Alright, had plenty of time. And a bonus level. Secret room. Hidden room. Still haven't quite figured out if there's any kind of pattern to where treasures might be in these hidden rooms. Don't want that thing. Don't think I'm gonna find anything here. Move on. Get ready to make this crossing. Wait for the one above to go by. Wait to build the next bridge. Sneak on through. Okay, now to the room I've half figured out. It's a room with all the dragons and punching enemies. Reveal that for when I need it. Okay, kind of messed that up. Oh, I really messed that up. I don't know why I'm desperately trying to pick up that item. Don't need to. Oh no! Oh, I can't believe I survived there. And now I need to make something happen up here. Nope. I panicked and couldn't build a bridge back over. Kind of walled myself up. Yeah, I don't think I can quite make that. But should have plenty of time. Nope, that's not where I want to be standing. Try that again. Nope, that's also not it. Gotta build this the right way. Okay, that's better. Still not great, but... Okay. One enemy out of the way. I need to Get a move on. Okay, we got that. Oh, I should have just waited for that dragon to go by. I was trying to rush it because I sort of didn't build that area right. Technically, I don't need all those blocks, but it'll be helpful to have them. Didn't mean to pick that up. Maybe I shouldn't be revealing that right away. Probably need this fairy. Thank you. So that's the optimal path, getting them far enough apart that there's not going to be any dragons walking on my head. I need to wait for the right time here. Not standing in the right spot, I don't think. Oh, that's not it. How did I get this timing right the previous time? Oh, that's right. I was a block above. That made a big difference. Gonna be running out of time here. Okay. Finally remembered what I should have been doing. Alright, problem room 1. Which I went back and kept looking and kept thinking there's something about this room seems too easy. So let's see if I've learned anything. Oh yeah, forgot there's a bell there. That kind of changes things. Oh, we got a raid coming in. Pause it for a second. Shout out to LaShorty. Welcome on in, LaShorty, Simon, anybody else who is coming in from LaShorty's stream. Okay, so I've probably already messed this up. Low puzzle again. Trying to figure out what I should be doing in this area. Although, no, I think I have figured it out. Because I just need to loop back around here. Not get hit by any of these enemies. Oh, I didn't think this through at all. This fire is gonna block my path. Can't go through the other way either. I don't think there's any chance of me getting out of here. I don't think I could route these monsters down that way either. How'd the rest of your Fallout 4 go, Shorty? Last I saw, you were just getting into a settlement somewhere and cooking up some delicious two-headed cow. I'm just trying to figure out how to get through this whole thing. I guess if I find a way down from the right-hand side, I should be able to make a way through. I just picked a really poor route. So like, see this fancy arrow, if I need to go down here, then I might be able to come across. So that's what I'm gonna try for. Thank you for the Valo Behorn. See if I have any extra lives in reserve. This fireball is going to be a problem, I can tell. It's going to get in my way every time. Although I have the key now, so I can just ult right into the exit. I'll save figuring this out more correctly for another time, because I have another floor right after this that's going to be a problem. Oh, I still messed it up. Alright, let's just start over. I was not paying attention. So, thanks for coming on in, Raiders, and I'm trying to play through Solomon's Key here for the NES. The challenging part is that once I get to floor 41 in this game, I can no longer continue from the last screen I was at. I have to always start from floor 41. It's been a bit of a learning process trying to figure out how to get through these various floors, how to develop a good strategy. I'm pretty well set until I get to about floor 46, and then trouble starts to happen. And I have been able to bank up one extra life somewhat reliably. I stepped a little close to the fire there. You have to get kind of close to the edge in order to take out a block. Maybe I should be... I haven't been doing this yet, but maybe I should be like tamping down the fire a little bit. I don't know if that actually affects its hitbox at all, but couldn't hurt. Except for the death I just took a few seconds ago, I've got this floor figured out pretty well. kind of have to go around a lot of things to set up a clear pathway. Clicola wonders if Solomon's considered looking into two-factor authentication. Solomon's passkey. Yeah, I don't think I would trust Nintendo to understand how to do two-factor authentication. Alright. Get the key, get the key, get the key. Adjust the ghosts. Build a bridge. Practice jumping rope. Wait until 6100 on the life timer or so. I think this floor specifically has given me the most trouble so far. There's just like so much going on that you have to keep track of. And trying to figure out how to time things was a long learning process. This floor also caused some consternation, but at least there aren't a lot of enemies to worry about. Yeah, as long as I am not, like, panicking at the controls, that floor isn't so bad. The main problem with this floor is, like, forgetting one little thing to take care of and then being really unable to correct that problem. Once you realize it's a problem. Okay, that should be all set up. No typing based on Solomon's ASCII. Okay, we need to go through this way. Get rid of this one, get rid of this block, and wrap back around. Hit another fairy. Solomon's Typing of the Dead. Yeah, I was expecting the next room and I forgot this is the bonus room. Thank you for the GGs. Oh, that was bad. That is a thing that shortens my timer, but that's not that bad. Yeah, Typing of the Dead is kind of fun. I was lucky enough to play the arcade version of that once. Because who would have thought there would be... Oh, I could have turned that into a helpful fireball and I just picked it up. That's okay. Local arcade that had one of those machines, and of course it was all in Japanese, so that made it a little bit harder, but still fun. Yes, there is an arcade Typing of the Dead. I'm pretty sure it came out either before or concurrent with the Dreamcast version. And the version I had played was... You could choose kind of like two different input methods. So it was like Romaji, but I forget what it was actually called. And then I think there was another one where you like maybe typed in hiragana characters or something, but I didn't go that I didn't go that route because I didn't know where any of the keys were. Yeah, it was in Japanese, so typing in with the English characters was a challenge because I mean, everything's spelled out, so it's not that bad, but the words are using like a different romanization style than what I had learned in my Japanese classes, so like typing in the syllable she would be, to my thinking, SHI, but in the romanization system they were using it's SI, and then there's other consequences that carry on from that. So that was kind of a surprise. Yeah, Nani. I'm sure like actually knowing the language more and whatnot would have been helpful to getting farther in the game. Alright, Trouble Room 1. Get these enemies out of the way. Not reveal the power-up before I need it, but remember the power-up's there. One more time. Up over the enemies. Maybe just go this way now. The challenge here is creating the blocks. You need to be a little bit just past the center of your block to put something there. That can be a little challenging there, getting that in. Don't stand too close to the edge. Okay, that's probably good. Can get this safely. Getting up here is going to be a problem, though. Basically have to rebuild this whole mess of blocks and not die. Maybe I shouldn't have been doing that. I was maybe a millisecond late there. Still haven't quite figured out the best way to get through that, but I think I at least know how to set up the route a little bit. Let's try that again. Much better. Yeah, I don't know that much Japanese, just a little bit, and it's like the basic hiragana, katakana, few kanji here and there. Can come in handy when playing retro games that are not in English. Hey there, Seven Castle Forest. Welcome on in. I'm doing pretty well here. Just need to figure out what I'm doing in this game and fix what I'm doing wrong. I keep forgetting I can go one more floor up here, maybe. Is that going to help me out at all? Is that going to be actually worse? Yeah, that might actually be better not to be right up on it. Your weekend's going well, 7. Okay, that was not the safest way to do that. I would agree of your assessment of calling this game formidable, but it's not too bad once things kind of fall into place. They have just now done. All right. Hung out with a coworker and played some NES games. What kind of games did you happen to play with your coworker? Okay. Problem here is I need to drop that fire, but then there's going to be a bell underneath it, which is going to prevent me from placing a block there. I can sacrifice a life just to get the key and get out, but maybe it would be better for me to actually figure out how to get through this. If time gets really low, I can always just, you know, go for the key. Although if I go down this way, I can't get back up. Let's think this through a little bit. I need to... Where did my arrow go? I need to make it down here, I think, and then go across this way. But I don't know how to do that without causing a problem with this fireball. We played Mega Man 5, Rambo, Vice Project Doom, and Kickmaster. Quite the lineup, I would agree. I think Rambo's a game I would like trying to play again, knowing that there's maybe a bit more to it that I shouldn't just like play and hope I figure out I know what's going on, like actually take notes and make maps and whatnot. And there's like all this stuff on the right hand side of the screen that looks difficult. So if I make my way down here, I can set a block here and drop the flame. And then I could recreate the block here. Which would allow me to get the key, but then how would I even get back up? Like, can I get back up through this way? I remember trying to get up this way and running into problems in the upper right-hand corner. But it seems weird that they have these two fires here and no way to get out. Yeah, it's definitely got that Zelda 2 Battle of Olympus gameplay. But not as pick up and play as, say, Mega Man 5. Yeah, I think the secret's got to be that upper right-hand corner. Proto Castle Troid. Yeah. It's definitely Castle Troid. And that upper right corner is really the only way I would be able to get back upwards. If I drop the flame now, there's no hope because it will fall right on this block. And then that's going to basically prevent me from getting to the exit, question mark, because of this jump here. I mean, it might be technically possible to jump over the fire onto here. It's not a great thing to do. I remember trying to practice that when I was trying to figure out one of the other levels and having a lot of trouble. But it's definitely something I could try. Yeah, I was getting like on one of the previous levels, I was trying to practice this because I thought it was the only way to get through a really challenging spot. And maybe that's what I need to do here. So I drop the fire, grab the key, go up and around, and like maybe find my way down through here and try that jump. See how it goes. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I need to do something. So the strategy I just thought about is not gonna work because that stupid bell is gonna be in the way. I can put a block under it this way. Oh yeah, that's what I needed to do. I can practice that jump in this corridor, which sort of works. Didn't quite think through how to get back up here, though. There's something I can do on the right-hand side that's going to let me get up. There's yet again another fireball blocking my path. I can build a block above it. That's not going to help me out too much. Oh yeah, who made that cool new avatar of mine? So that's all thanks to Coca-Cola. Thank you very much. Also known as Saad Azim. Thank you for your fine artwork. Think about that. Let me give shout out. Let's also try to spell this right. Oh, you're very welcome. There's got to be a way. Oh, and Vice Project Doom, Seven Castle. Impressive visually. Yeah, that was kind of like a late era NES game, so probably had some chips and tricks up their sleeve. I've got half my timer left. I think I should be able to get up, but I don't quite see how to get there. And for sure, I need to put a block there just for safety's sake. Because if I fall down the pit again, I'm just going to have to find my way back up. I can get rid of these blocks to the right of me, but I'm not foreseeing how to actually climb up out of this corner. Like at a certain point, I have to drop the fire block. Oh yeah, I can just barely stand on the edge of this block here. So that's only part of my problems. Now I have to make this jump. Okay, made it. No, that's not all my problems. There's non-stop problems because now I can't get down into this hole. And I can't get down there because of the fire. Didn't quite think that one through. But maybe I can kind of use that. If I had some way of getting... Like I can... Now I see the way I can get out of the bottom right, but I don't see any way of getting back up to grab the key with the fireball in a better spot. Yeah, it's also kind of like when you look at what people can do with Atari 2600 games when they have like some actual memory to play with. I mean, memory makes a huge difference way back in the early days of gaming. I mean, I've got an extra life, so I can just fall down here again. And hopefully not screwed up like I did last time. Yeah, this level's still got me kind of stumped. Enjoy the panic music while I wait for inspiration. That's probably not going to happen. There's probably something I can do with, like, see, now that I have that fireball down there, I could drop this fireball on top of it. So this fireball is kind of like technically out of the way permanently. And then climb my way out somehow. Yeah, using the same trick I did down here. Can I? It's set up differently down here, though. So I can drop the fireball there, but I'd have, like, no room to build anything up there. Let's just go on to the next floor and see what happens. I can do that successfully. They're just gonna clear a path for me. So once I'm down here without contending with the fireball, it's pretty easy to make a path to the doorway. That doesn't help out too much for the next screen, though. This is another another challenge. So the key's right above me, so I have to approach from above to get the key to open the door, and then I gotta loop back around. So my thought process is go this way first, because if I start dropping these blocks to get the fires out of the way, then that'll just block off this part of the passage. So find my way up around, go back down, and then find another way, question mark, through here. That I think I definitely need to drop this fire and drop a block to make a pathway across above. And then this block probably has something similar. Uh, so let me try fumbling through this and see if I can figure out what I should be doing here. The other challenge here is there's like no time. Oh,